you know what, that trick might work on your sentence. If you work, actually I'm gonna work in this video. The first thing I have to let you know one thing: stop calling me sir. Actually, I'm not a teacher. Like, the first thing, actually, this is like fundamental request for all of you. I'm not a teacher. I'm known as a, like, brothers. I'm known as a, like, brother of you, all of yours, actually, who want to teach you. That's all. Just consider about myself as a, like, brother. Don't ever try to call like teacher, because I don't deserve to be like teacher. And this is not my, like, what, passion which I do that. The thing is, this is not my goal. Like, in future, I not as I want to be as a, like, teacher. That's not my goal. I have, like, different vision, actually, what I wanted to be. So today, I'll, like, teach you how to make sentence in long way, actually. So behind me, I already, wrote some sorts of questions. I know that very well, actually. These are known as, like, basic questions. Like, the first question is, like, how are you? Like, how are you means, like, কেমন আছো? This is simple. Like, I'm cool. আমি ভালো আছি. And I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm basically fine. And the second question is, where are you from? Well, মানে তুমি কোথায় বাস করো? তুমি কোথায় বাস করো? Like, yeah, I do live in Bangladesh. I do live in Bangladesh. That's simple, actually. Yeah. All right. The third question is, what do you do in your free time? মানে তুমি কি করো তোমার ফ্রি সময়ে? তুমি তুমি কি করো তোমার ফ্রি সময়ে? আমি বেসিক্যালি, লাইক, মানে বই পড়ি। যেমন আমি বলতে পারেন যে, আই লাইক রিডিং a lot of books in my free time. So these are, like, simple answers. Am I right? So, like, how you can make sentence in long way by, like, based on these questions. I know that, like, these are, like, basic things. I know, but if you just listen, if you just watch, actually, what I want to mean that, by seeing three questions which I have written right now on the board, then it would be really convenient for you. It would be really, like, favorable for you. The first question is like, what, how are you? Which we always used to utilize in our daily basis. Like, each and every day when I just go in online platform to connect with a lot of people, they used to say for the first time, hello, hello. And after that thing, actually, they always make a one question, like, how are you? মানে কেমন আছো তুমি? তো এটা দিয়ে আমি সেন্টেন্স রেখে কি হবে? তো আপনি বলতেছেন যে না, এটা তো বেসিক, এটা তো সোজা, মানে এত কিছু লাগে না। যেমন আপনি ভালো আছেন, ঠিক আছে, মানছি। মানে কিভাবে আপনি সেন্টেন্স কিভাবে তৈরি করবেন ইন লং ওয়ে? সো দ্য ফার্স্ট থিং ইজ, if if someone just asks this question, how are you? I would ask you, well, first of all, I will give you one, like, expression. Well, মানে ভালো, well, so I'm fine. আপনি এটা ইউজ না করে বলতে পারেন যে, I'm fantastic. I'm doing well. I'm doing better than previous day. মানে আমি ভালো করতেছি আজকে পূর্বের দিন থেকে আর কি। আপনি এর ব্যবহার করতে পারেন যে, yeah, I'm doing very, like, I'm doing very, like, you can say, like, I'm full of beans. মানে আমি energetic, like, I'm vivid, I'm, like, lively, I'm spirited. So there are so many ways to express your, like, point of view in front of strangers. Like, I would say, if someone asks, then I would say, yeah, I'm fine though, but I'm feeling a little bit hesitated, because since I just came in this application, I was facing some sorts of problems. মানে আপনি এটা রিলেটেড মানে সেন্টেন্সটা তৈরি করবেন। কিভাবে তৈরি করবেন? কিছু কানেক্টরস আছে, কানেক্টরস। যেমন আমি বলছি যে, আই এম ফাইন দো মানে যদিও, আমি ভালো আছি যদিও, বাট আই ওয়াজ ফেসিং সাম হেজিটেশনস, লাইক আই ওয়াজ ফেসিং, মানে আমি কি করছিলাম, লাইক মোকাবেলা করছিলাম, আমি ফেস করছিলাম সাম হেজিটেশন মানে কি? হেজিটেশন মানে লাইক বিভ্রান্তকর, লাইক, লাইক ফিয়ারনেস, সামথিং লাইক দ্যাট। বিভ্রান্তকর, সামথিং লাইক দ্যাট। লাইক হেজিটেশন, এটা হলো যে হেজিটেশন, এটা হলো নাউন। এটা যে এটা like uncountable word, hesitation, not a hesitation, something like that. So the first, answer would be from my side. I would say, yeah, I'm doing fantastic, thanks for asking me, though I'm facing some problem. About what? Namely, something like that, whatever. সো আপনি এখানে কি ইউজ করতে পারবেন, দো, দো, দো ইউজ করতে হবে। মানে এটা ইউজ করার পরে আপনাকে দো ইউজ করতে, দো যদিও, যেমন বলতে পারেন যে এইভাবে বলতে, এটা না হইতে পারেন যে লাইক আই এম ফিলিং ওভার দ্য মুন, এটা হলো যে ইডিয়মস, আই এম ফিলিং ওভার দ্য মুন। আর আপনি বলতে পারেন যে আই এম অন ক্লাউড নাইন, লাইক দিস কাইন্ড অফ ইডিয়মস আর ইউজড ওয়েন, লাইক ইফ সামওয়ান ফিলস লাইক এক্সট্রিমলি হ্যাপি, ইফ সামওয়ান ফিলস এক্সট্রিমলি হ্যাপি, যখন মানে কোনো মানুষ বা কোনো হিউম্যান বিং মানে এক্সট্রিম লেভেলে, মানে অত্যন্ত লেভেলের খুশি থাকে, তারা মানে এইগুলা এই ইডিয়মসগুলা তখন ইউজ করা হয়। যেমন আমার একটা গিফট করা হয়েছে, ফোন গিফট করা হয়েছে, বাট দ্যাট ওয়াজ আনএক্সপেক্টেড, মানে দ্যাট ওয়াজ আনএক্সপেক্টেড, লাইক আই নেভার থট লাইক দ্যাট পারসন would give me this like such a this kind of item. So I could say like, yeah, I am feeling on cloud nine, I am feeling on like on over the moon actually, because I'm extremely happy, though যদিও like that gift was given by my brothers, by my friends. So like this way you have to make it sentence. তো দো এখানে আছে অলদো, একটা আছে অলদো, এখানে কিন্তু দুইটা ওয়ার্ডস আছে। তো দুইটা ওয়ার্ডসটা বিভিন্ন ক্ষেত্রে ইউজ করা হয় আর কি। যেমন ফার্স্ট ওয়ার্ড, আমি যদি বলি ফার্স্ট ওয়ার্ড ও লাইক দো, like that, like that word always used at the end of this sentence. At the end of the sentence বলতে কি আমি বলতেছি যে এটা এটা আমি আনসার দেব, এখন আনসারটা এবার দেবো যে how are you, yeah, basically I'm gonna make a one simple sentence based on this like question. So I'm gonna answer it, I'm fine, I'm fine, I'm fine, though I was feeling, oh my god, it doesn't have solution space, I have to read below this word. I was feeling bad. আমি এখানে বলছি কি যে how are you, আমি এখানে আনসারটা দিছি কি, আনসার দিয়েছিল যে I am fine though I was feeling bad, I was feeling bad though. তো দোটা ইউজ হচ্ছে মানে সেন্টেন্সের পরে আসবে, এখানে একটা কমা দেওয়া লাগবে আর কি, এখানে একটা কমা দেওয়া লাগবে। তো এটা দোটা সবসময় ইউজ করাইবো যে মিডলে হাতে ইউজ করাইবো। আর এই অলদোটা যে ইউজ হইব না, অলদোটা ইউজ হবে আপনার মানে ওই যে সেকেন্ড সেন্টেন্সে ফার্স্ট ইউজ করাইবে আর কি, সেন্টেন্সে ফার্স্ট ইউজ করে। যেমন although I'm fine, although I'm fine, although I'm fine, I'm feeling bad, I was feeling bad, I had been feeling bad last for 2 hours, I had been feeling last for 2 hours, like this is one kind of like past continuous tense. So I was feeling that actually, I had been feeling passive, something like that, that could be. So এইভাবে আর কি, এইগুলোর বলা হয় যে কানেক্টর ওয়ার্ড, এগুলো কানেক্টর ওয়ার্ড। তো আপনারা যখন কানেক্টর ওয়ার্ড ইউজ করবেন, তো কানেক্টর ওয়ার্ডটা ইউজ করতে হবে যে সেন্টেন্স অনুযায়ী আর কি, লাইক বেস্ট অন ইউর সেন্টেন্স ইউ হ্যাভ টু অ্যাপ্লাই দোজ কাইন্ড অফ কানেক্টর ওয়ার্ডস। লাইক ইফ ইউ ইউজ in any way that won't be suitable, first of all you have to understand that sentence, like is it relevant to that sentence, or like if you use that if you use that kind of word in a sentence, would it be appropriate, would it be appropriate? So you have to understand actually which like connectors is best to use in sentence. যেমন আমি বলছি যে এইভাবে কি, যেমন বলছি যে I am fine though I was feeling bad, that's really normal, that's really common for everyone uses this kind of things. So let's get back to this like in a second sentence. Where are you from, where are you from, where are you from, are you from India, are you from Bangladesh, are you from France? You could be from somewhere else, which I had demonstrated right now. So if I talk about myself, I would say I am from Bangladesh, I am from Bangladesh. Besides, like I do live in Sylhet, আমি এছাড়াও আমি সিলেটে বাস করি, আমি তো বাংলাদেশে আছি ঠিক আছে, বাট আমি এখানে বিসাইডস লাগাইছি, বিসাইডস নট এ বিসাইড, আই জাস্ট সেড বিসাইডস, লাইক there would be besides, like besides, this is one kind of connector words. Besides, I never said like yes, beside means পাশে, something like that. Beside means পাশে, আপনি যখন এস স্টেট করবেন তখন হয়ে যাবে কানেক্টর ওয়ার্ড, কানেক্টর ওয়ার্ড হয়ে যাবে আর কি। আপনি ইউজ করতে পারেন যে সিমিলারলি, সমানভাবে, সিমিলারলি, বা লাইক এখানে ফার্দারমোর, মোরএভার, আই ডু লিভ ইন সিলেট। সো এইভাবে কিন্তু সেন্টেন্সটা মানে লম্বা করা যায় আর কি। যেমন আমাকে হয়েছে যে I was asked by somebody one, like someone, he just asked us, where do you live? I just literally give, I do live in Bangladesh. Besides, I live in Sylhet right now. But আমি যদি আপনি মানে যদি প্রশ্ন করতাম যে where do you live, আপনি হয়তো you might have given that kind of answer like you do live in Sylhet, you do live in like Bangladesh, that's all, মানে simple sentence। বাট আমি এখানে কি ইউজ করছি, আমি এখানে besides ইউজ করছি, besides। সো besides কানেক্টর ওয়ার্ডস গুলো কিন্তু এভাবে কাজ করে। যেমন আপনি কোনো কিছু পাইতেছেন না, আপনি যদি একটু, যেমন একটা মশলা আছে না, যেমন আপনি যখন রান্না করেন, তরকারি যখন রান্না করেন, তো obviously like first of all you have to add so many ingredients, like regarding this like cooking, we always use spicy, we always use salt, we always use some sorts of like colorful thing, like so many things actually we used to utilize, we used to like apply in cooking time. That's normal. If you don't use during the cooking time those ingredients, probably that meal like wouldn't be suitable to eat that, like you won't have to take any taste, you won't feel any taste at all. That's why people used to apply, people used to just not add so many ingredients about like cooking, that could be spicy, that could be salt, so many things actually. Right now I can't figure out, I can bring out all the like ingredients name. So এইভাবে কিন্তু সেন্টেন্সটা মেক করা হয় কানেক্টর ওয়ার্ড দিয়ে। So like the first thing which I do that, like I always I would like to like play with a lot of people about like how to make sentence in proper way, in long way, and this is the method actually I always follow that. Like I have demonstrated thin connect sorry Bangla is something like that. So I have just demonstrated 3 connectors word, which the first word was like though it can be used middle of the sentence, and although it is used at the like at the sentence, at the first sentence of the actually, like before the sentence, that is used, not before this sentence actually. And the third is you can apply before, you can apply before actually. I prefer to use before the sentence actually, like besides I live in Dhaka, besides I live in like Sylhet. Like if someone asks that kind of question, like where do you live, I would give that answer actually, I live in like Bangladesh, and specifically যে verb specifically মানে নির্দিষ্ট হবে, and precisely নির্দিষ্ট হবে। আপনি এটাও ইউজ করতে পারেন যে specifically I do live in Sylhet এইভাবে কাজ করে আর কি। তো অনেকগুলো আছে, like there are so many words which are non connectors, and those may help you to make a lot of sentences, which I follow that. I know that for the first time, you are getting like baffled, you are getting like bewildered, what the hell man, like what he's trying to say like that. But if you follow this kind of strategy actually, this kind of strategy, it will help you to enhance about your speaking, and you can speak roughly, you can speak gradually. If you want to have a lot of things, then first of all you have to practice more and more. There is a one kind of proverb that is known practice makes perfect, but sometimes practice makes worst. Practice makes worst মানে মানে কখনো কখনো প্র্যাকটিসটা হয়ে যায় মানে খারাপ হয়ে যায়, because why? We don't know like proper strategy. That's the thing actually. If we had proper strategy, then we couldn't have like this kind of problem which we are facing. Like why? And a lot of people actually, they used to make so many questions about this thing, like, brother, help me, help me, help me, help me. I'm gonna supposed to help you actually. You're living quite far from like Silet. I don't know, like some of my friends, like some of my, like, students in YouTube actually, in YouTube. I have that YouTube was created a couple of days ago for beginners actually. So they used to say, brother, help me actually. Like, we are facing some problems, and when I just say it profoundly, what kind of like problems you are facing in your like speaking when you speak with anybody else. And they used to say one thing, just only one like problem, that is like, they are not able to make a like long sentence. So that's the method actually, like they don't know connectors which can help them to make their sentence long. Like, I have written right now, I have written. So there are some sorts of like connectors which I will read on the board so that you can memorize and you can apply. Wait, just one second. Just wipe it out from this board, this kind of like gypsy thing right now. The first word is similarly. Similarly, and addition. A-D-D-I, yeah, addition. Addition, additionally, in addition. Then, moreover, moreover, uh, like, what is called actually? Besides, 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 what else could be? What else could be? Unless, unless. This is negative word actually. Unless. I'm gonna make it one sentence. Once what I get done this kind of thing actually. I'm gonna make it one sentence based on this word. So just keep watching what I'm right now like writing, and as a result, as sorry, I just messed up with like spelling, and I feel really like frustrated. Like it seems like my mouth doesn't work anymore to speak in front of this camera. So as a result, as a result, এটা হলো যে কোইন্সিকুয়েন্স, মানে কোনো ফলাফলের ক্ষেত্রে আর কি। যেমন আপনি বলছেন যে কিভাবে সেন্টেন্স করা যায়? Yeah, I got a one sentence right now. So আমাকে কিন্তু জিজ্ঞাসা করছে, like someone asks us right now about this conversation, what's your major goal? What's your major goal? So based on his question, I just literally just replay. Yeah, like, first of all, I have so many goals which I want to fulfill by myself. The first goal is I want to just leave this country for what? For my education. The second thing is, once I get done this thing, then I will just accomplish my graduation based on computer science technology. As a result, I will be as a like competent app developer. As a result, মানে পরিণত শেষে আর কি, পরিণত আর কি, ফলস্বরূপে আর কি, something like that. As a result, I will be I'll be as a web developer. That's all. And the second word, like, what was that? Unless. Well, I'm gonna make one sentence based on this word. That would be like fossil for you to understand actually what I'm trying to point out there. So, like, if someone access over this conversation, why do you live in like in Bangladesh? Why do you live in Bangladesh? So I can give you simply that pure answer. Actually, I leave this country because this is one kind of connector word actually. Like, you know what? Because I love this country. Unless I leave this country, then how I'll fulfill my, like, you know what, goals, how fulfill my intents, মানে unless যদি না, ওই যে যদি না আমি বাস করি এখানে, তাহলে আমি কিভাবে স্বপ্নগুলো পূরণ করবো আমি, কি সামথিং লাইক দ্যাট. So uh, what else? Consequence as a result, like this is one kind of, like, you know, common, or everyone knows how to use. Like, if you wanna give any example, if you wanna give any example, you have to use like this river, that river, like this pen. Not this pen is just to, this pen is being worked by me, মানে এটা ব্যবহার করা হচ্ছে, কাজ করা হচ্ছে আমার দ্বারা. সো লাইক মানে লাইক দ্বারা এক্সাম্পল বোঝানো হয়, এটা সবসময় ইউজ করা হয় সেন্টেন্সের মধ্যে আর কি, সবাই এটা ইউজ করে আর কি. আমি ইভেন, you know, if I talk about myself, most of the time either I use either, মানে হয় ওই যে either একটা like connector word, you know, connector word, you know, either হইলে যে মানে পার্থক্য হয় নাকি দুই ধরনের, যেমন either I use this like or you know, or you know, or you know. সো এইভাবে এই এই যে এইগুলা কাজ করে আর কি, এই সবগুলা কাজ করে. There are so many connector words actually. You can have so many connector words from online platform if you just figure out that, like, you know, if you go in Google Chrome, you know, just Chrome and try to just, you know, search based on this, you know, connector word, then it will help you to figure out that so many vocabularies. Right now I can bring out from my brain actually, like, how many vocabularies, like how many connectors are available in my brain. So I would suggest you, if you just figure out that by yourself, you know, by using internet, it will help you to get that. So these are, like, you know, simple method, like, you know, people all the time just, you know, what use. Even if I talk about myself, when I was beginner, I didn't know that actually. How to utilize those kind of, like, you know, connector words. But right now, I became as a, like, I'm not firmly saying actually who the sorry. I'm not saying actually like who am I actually. Sorry, I was supposed to say who the hell am I, but like that word just comes from my mouth. Like, I used to utilize this kind of word in my conversation actually with, like, Indian people. Like, to be honest, it's an every day I'll start with, like, Indian people. It gives so many pleasure because I get more than, like, you know what, 5 or 6 speakers which, like, who are known as a, like, good speaker, like phenomenal speaker, and I used to utilize this kind of word, like, who the hell am I, you know, based on this, like, contest. It depends on, like, you know, question. So that word just, you know, comes automatically from my side. So why does it happen? Because if you just practice properly, if you are just not absorbed with this English, it will help you. So you have to, you know, you have to work with your market, not mouth. You know what, if you read, if you listen, it will help you to improve your level. I don't know actually what kind of level do you have, and seems like, you know what, you will get all this, you know, all this, you know, concept if you follow my rules actually. And that's the thing actually I wanted to demonstrate it, and hopefully everyone you know what, will get, if, you know what, everyone watches my video. And I wanna let you know one thing. You know, I'm family request actually. Don't ever try to call me as a, like, sir, because I'm not a sir actually. Like, even I teach. You know what? I teach a lot of students actually. You know, over the online actually, or in WhatsApp, also, like, in YouTube. Like, you know, not in YouTube actually. Like, YouTube was created for request. So many, you know, requests I used to get from strangers. So that's why I thought, like, since I know that very well, shouldn't I help them? So that's the reason I was making them. So the second thing is, there were some sorts of, you know, students. They used to like, some students means, like, I had a one student who used to study in like Jahangirnagar University. Actually, Jahangirnagar University is like that is situated and located in Dhaka. So he was one of my like, you know what, always favorite students, because you know what, if I give anything, that student always gets properly, because he was quite, you know what, intellectual, quite sagacious, quite shrewd. That's the reason. So like he was just, you know what, he was kind of like, you know, amicable, and he was quite kind of like, you know, friendly. So if like he had any he had any question, he literally, you know, he used to ask over the phone. Like, you know, sometimes he used to make a call directly, like, brother, just, you know, help me out from this problem. I know what, I don't know, and he doesn't know actually how to solve this problem. So immediately I used to make a one call, and I used to go in there. Then we used to, so, you know, retribute that problem together. Actually, why you are making mistakes over there? So there's a reason. So like, why I'm just saying these things, it is, you know, it is literally up to you. If you have any problem, you can share. You can share with me. How you can share? This video will be uploaded in YouTube. So in YouTube, you'll have to see, beside this like button, you will have to see one kind of comment. So if you have any kind of question, just let me know that actually. Like, I'll try to solve by myself if I know very well about this thing, and if I don't know, then I'll try to research. But let me know that actually where you are facing some problems. Do you get it? So many, you know what, so many students, they used to call me sir. So that's really boring for me. You know what, that's really boring for me. I'm not a teacher actually. You know what, I'm just making those videos for beginners, for intermediate level actually, who who know about like grammatical, like basically, and like roughly actually. That's not my like passion. Like, this is one of my, you know what, one of my fanciest thing to do. Like, I wouldn't make this video unless, you know, I was given so many requests actually. Like, you know, those requests were made by strangers. They used to say, sir, again, sir, brother, actually, like, brother, like, we're facing some problems. You know, if you make videos, like, you know, like, those videos may help us to improve, to emulate, to just, you know, enlighten about our knowledge of English. That's the reason, and that's not my like profession. To be honest, this isn't my profession at all. Well, you know what? It has taken plenty of time to elucidate, to expound, to spill the beans about the story. Actually, what happened to me, and hopefully everyone, like, you know what, everyone will get the whole video. I don't know. Like, let me know, at least let me know one thing. If you're facing a problem, let me know that actually. Let me know that I'm here. I told you I'll be seeing the rest of this, like, you know what, video. Just let me know that. Let me know that where you're facing problem. I'm here. I'm policy top nigga. I'm making a seat to take you out from problem. So if you follow this, you know what, connectors, it will help you. It will enhance you to be as a good speaker like me. I'm not afraid of anything actually. So, you know what, this video is gonna be like, you know, cut right now, because it's been a while I have been making this